You're friends with Ricky Hatton and people are writing him off and saying he should call it a day. What's your advice to him?
Well, I love Ricky. He's like a brother to me, Ricky is. And if you ask me any advice, I would say enjoy what you've done now. You know what I mean? He's worked hard for many years. He's been battered, you know, many times, and he's given a lot of batterings out, you know. He doesn't, even when he wins, he still gets hurt. You know, I mean, I've seen him when you think he's won easy, and you go in that changing room, believe me, he's covered in bruises and lumps and bumps. And I would say enjoy your life now. You know, he's got a lovely kid, he's got a lovely family. Enjoy it now. That's what I would do. If he was my son, I'd say, look, son, don't be doing that no more. Let somebody else do it. I think he'll want to be going back as a winner. I think he'll win and then retire. But if it was me and it was my son, I'd say retire now. I asked him 5 years ago, I said, do a few more and retire. Enjoy your life now.
You might not know this, but if you win the Premier League and then the UK Open, it's your 50th televised tournament.
Is it?
And I don't think any other British sportsman has done that. I mean, that's an amazing feat. You must be
get him now.
Very proud of that.
Now you said that, I'll do it now. No, well, I didn't. No. But yeah, well, it's you don't think about it. You know, you win one tournament, you put the money in the bank, and move on to the next one. That's what I've always done. Don't go out and enjoy myself. Keep pushing forward. Keep trying to better myself. You know, and what I want to do is try to be the best at what I can be before I retire. Try at the peak.
Do you think anyone else will ever follow in your footsteps and do that?
It can be done. Obviously, it can be done. It's going to be very difficult. People call me a freak. That's my mother. I don't know. It's going to be hard for them if they do. You know, they've got to be at the top of the game for at least 25 years. And whether they can sustain that for 25 years, that's the hard part.
Do you look at anyone now and think...
Nah.
No?
No. I've seen youngsters coming in now where have got loads of talent last 6 months and they're off because they can't be dedicated. It's difficult. It's difficult to keep it up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. You know, I mean, you look at David Beckham now, what he's doing, and he's out there practicing. It's difficult. There's not a lot of people like him. I think it's difficult for youngsters if they're earning a load of money. You know, I see some of the dart players. I mean, sometimes I've seen careers go because of money. Not just in our sport. I've seen it in football and in other sports where they're young and they have loads of money, especially when they've had nothing. They want to go out and enjoy themselves. And I don't blame them in that way, but you can't do it, you know. My advice to youngsters is if you win money, put it in the bank. Have 2 bank accounts, one for the taxman, one for yourself. But leave it there. Don't get spending it and get ready for your next tournament. It's difficult when you're young.
Do you still get the same buzz when you win a tournament like the Premier League, when you won your first one 25 years ago?
I love it. Absolutely love it. And every time I go on stage now, it's a bonus for me, you know. And every tournament that I go into, I want to win. I want to beat these youngsters. The youngsters that come through and say, I'm better than you. I can beat you. You're nothing. I think, great. You keep talking, son. But I think it's brilliant. I think, you know, it inspires me. And what I do look at, it's my job, you know. I don't think of it as anything else. I think you've got to get up in the morning and do your job. When people mention retirement, I can't not imagine getting up in the morning and have to do my job. It's weird.
Do you think when you lose that buzz, when you wake up one day and think,
I'll never lose it.
You don't think
never.
So?
No, never. And if I didn't do that, I'd do something else. I would be working. I wouldn't. It's not my nature to not work, you know. I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do.